Basketball is, let me draw this piece. So you have a ball here. You got a line of all these different elements and components that define basketball. You got happiness. That's what success. You have tears. That's what failure. You have fun. You have, this could be a platform up into the next dimension of your life. So this basketball is a teacher of life. The barriers and the wins and the losses and the good days and the bad days with it. If you stick to it, it's almost as if you can do the same things away from it with your life. Friends, relationships, jobs, opportunities, failures, disappointments, happiness, success. All of those words are tied into basketball, and it has been a teacher of life.
I know Dell, all he does is work hard. His passion is playing basketball. That's all he does. He goes hard every moment he can, and that's just what he does. He lives for this. And I think going on, he's going to be successful just because he works so hard, and this is what he wants. He don't want anything else.
So with Dale, you know, he bring a lot to the table. He got a shot. His shot nice. He struggled. He been working hard on his shot. He's a funny guy, you know, clowning all the time. You know, he has a good personality on and off the court. So, you know, we'll be in the rooms clowning, joking all the time, you know, talking stuff, talking mess, talking about the game also. You know, he has a serious moments too where he's making sure everybody's focused, ready for the game, especially before the game. It's fun being around Dale. That's really all I can say. He's a great person to play with, a great person to be friends with.
He's just so funny. He's outgoing. He don't care. He just cracks jokes, always making people laugh. That's just what he does. That's his personality, and we love it.
First and foremost, I'm from South Central Los Angeles, so not too many people excel from that place. And I wanted to be a positive image, and I'm still working toward that point, you know, where I can be looked at as, you know, he is a definition of made it. This is possible. It can happen. I just felt like I wanted to make these sacrifices so that my family can see that in the end, it was worth it. You know, I want to be able to take care of them, not just financially, but I want to be able to be there for them. I want them to see different things in life. You know, my parents more than anybody, you know. I'm a God-fearing, church-going man. I'm fun. I can get serious when it's time to get serious and lock in. And if we out having fun, we having fun. But I'm serious about my craft, and I can be at one with whatever it is that I'm involved in.
It's our summer sequel with Wendell Lee, Walk with the Wolves, bringing back the senior CSU-Pueblo basketball player for another re-examination of his story, because it was so compelling when we chatted with you in March that we thought, what if we gave Wendell a camera, sent him back to South Central LA, and brought us inside your world, your upbringing. What was your goal when going back to South LA and trying to showcase your upbringing, your family?
I just wanted to let everybody see what it's like, see where I come from. You know, a lot of people look at me from the outer appearance and got their opinions or whatever, but I mean, just trying to let them see what's going on when I go back home.
Let's give a live look at LA through the eyes of Wendell. We'll start with Mary Lee and her observations on growing up with this man running through the household, dunking on mini hoops. You had a 5-foot hoop in the backyard. What were you doing? Dunks on.
I had some dunks in the driveway. Had a court that they had got for me for Christmas, and I lived on it for a while.
All right, well, let's see through the eyes of Mary Lee exactly what life was like back in South Central.
Always been my concern. What? That when kids are little, you watch them, you can kind of control where they go, what they do. But as they get older, and I know we lived in a neighborhood where there's gangs and
get away from you,
they live right down the street from us. You know, but since y'all grew up on that block, we never really had no serious problem with them because y'all grew up right where the gang people were, and so when you grow up on that block, they have respect for you, and it's not a lot of tripping with that. But I was always worried about, especially the boys, getting in some kind of gang.
Thank the Lord he's safe to get out of here. You know, because the environment is a tough environment. You could be caught up in that gang world, don't make it out of here, don't make it to see 2022, nothing.
You know, even though facing those type of imminent threats, you guys are still cool. You know what I mean? It's not like, and you're not content with it, like, oh, that's just what happened in the hood, but you know, you guys were cool and understood, like, hey, this is where we're at. To where other people would be kind of like hysterical.
He has to do the right thing and stay on the right path and hang with the right people. Because you get under the wrong umbrella, you can fall back in that trap.
Now, Your mom is making it seem like this was a relatively easy experience to live up in a gang-infested neighborhood, but to focus on the straight and narrow, to not be tempted. Was it that easy when you're living your life and there's just an acknowledgement that, hey, we're going to leave this kid alone and not try to recruit him because he is focused on his academics and athletics?
Well, to be real, shoot, once I started middle school, I had some dudes come to me that I knew since we was in preschool. They tried to recruit me a few times, but I mean, I knew them, so I just tell them like, nah, I'm cool, man. I'm straight. I didn't want to do it. I didn't like the way it looked. It wasn't me.
And you're also looking at a neighborhood, an area that you want change, but more than anything, as Gandhi said, you have to be the change you wish in the world. You're living it by example. You can't change a neighborhood overnight, but you can conduct business in the right way for yourself and your family.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think my mom did a pretty good job, and everybody in the household nobody really looked at it. I mean, my oldest brother, London, he probably could have spearheaded everybody and took us in a different direction, but he did really good focusing on the art field with music and musicals and just a lot of dramas like shows and stuff like that. So he did real good, and after that, we just followed his footsteps.
That liquor store right there, man, that's where my dad got shot at, right there. Got shot in the leg.
You've seen me on the streets. You've seen me operating in front of liquor stores. And they'll try to save me. They're coming, Dad, come. They be about 8 years old. Dad, come. Boy, it's not the right time. No, because I'm in another page right now.
Such a casual moment during your drive south of Crenshaw when you said, oh, hey, that's the liquor store my dad got shot at. You come to terms with a lot of day-to-day business in LA.
Oh yeah, man, it's reality, man. I'm checking up on the social networks and I'm looking up somebody every day. Somebody got shot and everybody, rest in peace this person, rest in peace that person. It's just unfortunate. Sometimes I see them already like in the middle of the day and I'm like, it already happened? Like, why? I mean, I'm not saying it's supposed to happen at night, but at least it could have happened at night or something like that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon at a gas station or with no legit reason why, but it's just what it is.
We'll call it a wrap after this final clip, but it's been a pleasure to sit down with you over the past few months and really showcase your world. I hope everyone has an understanding of what it takes to go from certain places to the big time and then to reach your dreams. We'll end it with this. Wendell, late night thoughts with one of the more intriguing personalities we have featured on Walk with the Wolves.
It's gonna happen for me. It don't matter when I doubt, it don't matter, because I know my confidence outweighs my doubt. This ain't it for me. Like, the road don't stop right here for me. I know it ain't gonna stop for me. Like, I don't care how much I stress. Like, I believe in God. I know God got a plan for me. But this ain't it. I know this ain't it. Well, I gotta get something done. Like, I'm dead serious.